So many broken hearts for the bulls. Damn. They all expected a lower CPI number this morning, and that's exactly what we got. Well, with the exception that the CPI number reported is fake as fuck. We all know it. Prices have been going up steady, and sure enough, they even escalated in the last couple of months with all additional craziness that's been going on. But if you just think about the state of California with all the wildfire disasters, I mean, rents are up 3x over there. And that's the reason I'm bringing that up. That's like close to 60 million people out of 300 million population. I mean, yeah, sure. We all fucking know prices went up, but price has been going up for last few years, and the market's been able to ignore the fake reports. We know the reporting's been total shit, okay? It does not reflect the reality of elevated prices. Now, what happened is something very critical in the last two reports, in the last two big reports. So, job report, Friday, we're getting a number that is just, it's fake. I mean, there's no way we could have gotten 151,000 jobs. The market expected 160. And I said, look, there's one thing that changed here, is the market did not buy the idea of that number being real, or it's for the first time that the market decided that, look, we're not going to ignore all these fake bullshit numbers anymore. And after initial pop, you had a drop. So I think that's exactly what the market is going to do today. Everybody was so highly expecting the CPI, and again, exactly what we want. And all we're getting is like a 50-point pop on S&P, 200-point pop on 277 on NASDAQ. And some of you may be looking at this and be like, man, this is bullish. This is a fuck, man, we're going high. The crash is over. And like, guys, we're nowhere. Like, I recorded a podcast yesterday explaining you. We have not had a single bank, go bust yet. I mean, we're nowhere near. We haven't had anything in the news about hedge funds, completely falling apart in the last 2 trading weeks. All of that stuff is going to hit the headlines. And for this short-term live bounce, I would say this is going to be a short-term live bounce because we will reverse and we're going to go lower. So the market now is no longer ignoring the fake numbers that are being reported. And any bounce, it is so weak, right? You're getting, if to put it in perspective, okay? Last 2 days, NASDAQ is down 1,000 points. Now you're getting a bounce of 277 points. How bullish is that? Somebody please fucking tell me, how bullish is that? Okay, S&P 500 is down, 500 points in a few trading sessions, and we're up 40, 50 points this morning. How bullish is that? When you got to put things into perspective in terms of context. Okay, is a 50-point bounce, is that a bullish bounce? Well, no, not when the context is, well, hold on, we just went down 500 points, now we're up 50. Is this bullish? No, it's not fucking bullish. Especially when the market gets exactly what they wanted. This is not a fucking bull. This is like, it is absolutely fucking crazy that some people believe we're still in the bull market. All right, guys, I'll just restate the targets for S&P 500. It's going to drop to 2,800 range at some point in 2025. And if I was to pick a month for that bottom, it's probably going to be in November, December of 2025. So we got ways to go. We're still at 56. Basically what I'm saying, we still got 50 to 60% to go lower from here. Okay, now it doesn't mean it's going to be like you're going to wake up next week and we're there. But over the course of the remainder of the year, today's March 12th, 2025. Over the remainder of the year, you're going to have that drop. So I think the market was so scared that maybe the numbers weren't going to be able to be hidden anymore because things are just getting out of control as far as the pricing so rapidly. But somehow they managed to do it. And I'm not sure if these things are done just a simple phone call, like someone in one of these offices at the Oval. They just pick up the phone and say, hey, y'all, you can't report this fucking number. The market's going to collapse, so we need you to do it. This is the number we need you to report. Okay, do that, or you'll be out of a fucking job. So what are they going to do? They're going to report the number that they're told to report. I think it's pretty simple as that. Now, the whole thing is there comes a moment where the person in the Oval calls the Labor and Statistics Department, say, hey, I need you to report this number. And they're like, oh, fuck, we can't report it. I mean, this shit is so out of control. There's no way we can manipulate the numbers to where we can remotely post the kind of number you want us to post. So today could have been that day. So possibly we're maybe a month away from that kind of scenario. So, I mean, by no means does it mean that the market is not going to drop. It's the very fact that the bounce is so weak in relation to the recent drops that makes it a complete fucking bear. So not to say that we can't get a couple of days where the market stalls, And yesterday I warned you guys. I said, look, we can get a technical bounce, but that'd be the bounce too short. I mean, that's what we do. We short the fucking bounces, okay? And Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of these trades, guys, they're easy trades if you short them on bounces. Now, unfortunately, most of the traders are like, oh, okay, well, they're buying fucking calls at this level on Ethereum where it just got such a major gap down under a level that it hasn't broken in like 18 months. And it's going to be very difficult for it to jump above that level and maintain. So, I mean, there's a lot of bulls that are probably looking at this bullish candle and they're like, yeah, we got it. And right before they know it, shit is reversing and we're going way the fuck lower. So, guys, the great news is options now have been deflated as far as they went from overpriced, okay, to being fairly priced right now. So now the market is discounting a big size move to the downside. So basically what the options pricing is telling you right now, probably going to go sideways to slightly high to slightly lower, okay, without any major moves like we've seen in NASDAQ a day ago, like that 900-point drop, 4% day. But I am here to tell you that we are going to be looking at more 4% days, and they're probably going to happen over the course of next 5 days. Now, I don't know which day it's going to be, but we are going to get a 4% move. So be ready for it. Get in touch with 13 Market Moves Coach. Trade it fearlessly, guys. 13mmtv.com. This is not a fucking bull market. If you understand that, then you're going to embrace the strategy of shorting the bounces, and your account is going to go absolutely to the fucking moon by the end of 2025. Let's fucking roll.